Welcome to Beyond Wellness, the podcast dedicated to guiding your health and wellness journey with insights from top minds in the industry. Today's topic hits close to home for many of us: aging, and specifically skin aging, and the science behind reversing its effect on our skin. Joining us today is Lars Brittsjo, CEO and founder of Sken, a visionary in the cosmeceutical industry for over 3 decades. Lars has an extensive experience in the cosmeceuticals industry, and he was responsible for introducing a number of groundbreaking products backed up by science to the market, such as Imidine. Today, Sken is recognized for its focus on cellular level skincare, harnessing science and nature to deliver visibly younger and healthier skin with just one single step. Lars, it's an absolute pleasure to have you with us today. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me here. It's amazing to be here.
Lars, can you tell us a little bit about your background and what got you into the cosmeceutical industry?
Yes, I'm actually started off my life as an optometrist and more interested both in science and in natural remedies, and decided to move into that field in the early 90s. And through that got involved with and did a product called Imidine, which I think was the world's first cosmeceutical. So that's really where it opened up my eyes for the potential of anti-aging and what you can do. And anti-aging goes beyond beauty, it also comes to health.
And this is really interesting, but what is actually cosmeceuticals for those who are unfamiliar with the concept?
Yeah, so I use a picture because often you confuse cosmeceutical and cosmetic. And I say cosmetic, it's like painting the wall, and cosmeceutical is like repairing the wall. So it does something, it actually is active, not covering.
Very interesting concept as well. There are a lot of people that are very focused on anti-aging nowadays, and everyone is trying to achieve the youthful skin. Is it actually, can we do reverse aging, or is it just a popular myth?
Yeah, I think the concept of living forever is a very old concept and have tried for decennias and thousands of years to find the secret of living forever, and we probably haven't found that yet. But yes, with modern technology and what we know and the science we have, you can actually reverse aging to a certain level. There is ingredients, there is ways of doing that.
So I was just checking the bottle earlier, and I saw that you wrote Restore CRT Facial Cream. What does CRT mean?
Yeah, CRT means that it works on the cellular level in the skin. So it stimulates the production of fibronectin, elastin and collagen, not just collagen. So that's very unique that it actually stimulates all three, and that's the 3 building blocks of the skin. And I used to say fibronectin is like the structure that holds up the house, and then you have the collagen and elastin coming in functional, putting in windows and walls and into the skin house.
So for collagen specifically, there is a big hype around the collagen, and everyone is talking about collagen supplements, collagen creams. What is collagen in the structure of the skin, and how does Sken repair it?
So I think it's very important to understand. So the building blocks of the skin is, as I mentioned, just the 3 ingredients of the skin, collagen. So collagen has become a very popular, fashionable thing, and most supplements and most things with collagen in it, or collagen like that, they actually don't do anything much for you. But what is interesting here is that we've been able to stimulate the cell to produce skin again. So with aging, the production of collagen and with elastin especially, very early age, elastin productions go down, collagen, fibronectin, and to be able to start to improve that production again, you will have an improved look. We can say anti-aging, we can call it anti-aging because it reverses the process. Cannot bring you back to 5 years old, but it can help.
Speaking about age, do you think that youthful people should start using Norskin product, or at a certain age when the wrinkles start to appear, they should use it?
If it was me and I had a chance now, I would start before. Of course, and also knowing the effect and impact and understand that from a scientific level, that what it does. So, of course, but then it comes back to your motivation. And I think we like to fix problems rather than prevent them. So it is up to the individual, I guess, but prevention is better than cure.
That's true. That's true. We usually tend to fix the problem after it happens, without the prevention. And I agree that the prevention part is a big should be a big part of our routine.
Yeah.
Now, I am a lady. I use a lot of skincare products, and it is actually really hectic to follow up with all the trends that are coming up. There are now 7 steps and 10 steps of skincare routine. Can I start using Norskin on its own and it will give me a boosting effect to my skin?
It will do that, and I think on that point it's important to understand, and again remembering, Norskin is not a cosmetic, it's a cosmeceutical. So you use it on clean bare skin.
Okay.
It's very tender on you. You can even use it in the eye area like that, right? Okay. And it will work and do its job, but it doesn't mean that you cannot use other things. You can still, after Norskin have gone in and done its job, you can actually do your normal routine if you want, or you modify your routine or shorten it, but you will still see the effect of Norskin. But put on it first.
So how long should I use it to start feeling the effect?
Most people feel effect quite immediately and start to say that the first effect is that they find it's more smooth to touch the skin, and they feel maybe a bit of tightening in the skin. But it will vary because from person to person, especially as we're talking about natural ingredients, we're talking about nature, and we can't forecast to say exactly how that will work for you. But we know it will work, and we know how it works, but and the result. But the result and the outcome can vary from person to person, also depending on your problems.
So you've said that it is the world's first reverse aging vegan cream.
Yeah.
So what sets it apart from all the products that we have in the market?
I think it's many things that sets it apart, in the sense of it works. Then the fact that it's vegan is interesting, because that is really unique, and be able to have that efficacy from a vegan product is really setting. Yeah, that's and also that's it's just so innovative, right? It's so nice to your skin. It's not peeling. It's not painful. I mean, that's why you can use it in the eye area. Yeah.
So Lars, there are a lot of invasive treatments that are a trend right now in the market. Could we safely say that Norskin could be used instead of these treatments?
I would suggest that you should. I think invasive is very not good for you. I mean, not only for skincare, but in general, we should be very gentle to our bodies, gentle to our lives, and therefore, you know, it's important that it can work without being invasive.
So while what you just said is actually revolutionary, and if Norskin can promise those effects, this will be a big hit in the cosmeceutical industry. Do you recommend that people should go to dermatologists before start using the Norskin product?
It's really not the need for that. It's an all-natural, it's a very friendly product, it's not a medication at all, and it is, but as you say, it's effective, it works, and I think being the guys that behind Imidine, although it's a long time ago, we were really surprised to see the efficacy of this, effect of this, and how it really improved and worked, and it's really, you know, working on those three levels of both elastin, collagen, and fibronectin, that it really blew our minds. It really, really surprised us that it was that good.
Wow. You've conducted, I believe you've conducted multiple clinical trials on the product itself.
There's been, several trials in different areas, both on efficacy, safety is very important, because even you say it works, but to what price? There can't be a price for that. So you must make sure it's safe, doesn't damage anything, doesn't do any harm. So that's so important.
And what was the most interesting finding when you've done the clinical trials on Norskin?
Yeah, I think, so you have the results, we can say, we can list the different benefits that it does. From us, from that perspective, was just the fact that it can increase the production of both, all three, fibronectin and collagen and elastin. It's, and then you will see the effects, reduced wrinkles, pigmentations, so many different effects.
I also, when I was researching the product and looking at the clinical trials that you've done, I've seen that the elasticity could increase by 123%.
Yeah.
This is quite an impressive result. What do you say about that?
I'm happy. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, it's good, and it is impressive. You're right. It is impressive, and the results are very, very surprisingly impressive. So.
And can Norskin work on the hyperpigmentation in the skin?
It can, but depends. The different types and many types of pigmentations and what is the cause. But we've seen some dramatic results on pigmentation. But it doesn't mean that it will help for everyone, unfortunately. Have to try and see what it do for you.
Yes, that's true. It varies from one person to the other, definitely. Even the trends that are going on right now in the market, it's completely different from one skin type to the other.
It's true.
But the sun is a big factor in the hyperpigmentation, and we've seen a lot of, or actually the skin is damaged because of the sun and the exposure to the sun. Can we use Norskin with the sunscreen? Should we actually use it with the sunscreen, or staying away from the sun should be our main goal?
I would like to say yes to all of that. You know, I use sunscreen and stay in the shade. Yeah. So you know, but Norskin first. Then what you can put on your sunscreen, you can do that. But sunscreen is not the license to be in the sun. Yeah, sunscreen is to protect you from the sun. So protect yourself from the sun. From the sun, wear a hat, sit in the shade. But it's nice to be in the sun too, and the sun is a good friend.
It's sometimes unavoidable to not
That's
to
right.
stay in
Yeah.
in the sun.
Yeah.
A lot of people are very eager. We live in the social media world, and it's very fast paced. And a lot of people are eager to find results really quickly. Would you say that if a person uses Norscan for, let's say, a month or 2 months or 3 months, they see results, bearing in mind that it varies from one person to the other?
Yeah, you should. But also remember one thing, and I use another illustration. So, if you have an old car and you repaint it, you see a big difference. But if you have a new car and repaint it, there is not much difference. So, you have to understand the expectations, right? And maybe it's better to just polish the new car. But for the old car, it may need to be repainted. And you will see different. But Norskin will work even when you see the result. It does what it does. So it can stimulate. If you really have good production of your young, and of course you cannot expect the same results like when I use it. Like, I've been around, I've been exposed to the sun, I've damaged my skin, I've done all that, but it's really helps a lot for me.
So I know that Professor Jan from Gothenburg University is your scientific advisor.
Yes.
And he has published a lot of publications on skincare and cosmeceuticals.
Yeah.
What was his reaction when he first saw the product?
He was equally amazed, and he really wanted to get involved. And I recall once he was asked in a situation like this that he said, what's the difference, because you've done so many products, I've been advising and over 250 trials, and you have so much experience, what makes this product different? And he said, it works. And he stopped, and the poor journalist was totally, what do we go do now? And it was kind of funny, but that is so true. It says it all, it works.
I think this is actually the most important statement that any science advisor would say, because there are, as we said before, there are a lot of products in the market, and there are a lot of different routines that people want to implement, and sometimes these routines are just for the sake of the hype and the trend. However, the effect is not as strong as it claims. So having that from a scientific a professor of dermatology, this what makes it magical, I think.
Yes, it's certainly gives credentials to the product, and to see that, and it also gives the concern when something works. You always have the question, what else does it do? And to know that it's safe, and I think that's important. And we've done extensive tests to make sure what level it goes to in the skin, so it can't go too deep. It's not good for you. So it must just touch the cell, activates the cells, activate the production of collagen, elastin, and fibronectin, my favorites.
The three main ingredients, right?
Building stones of
building
your skin.
stones, yes, exactly.
And when you age, the production goes down, we said, right?
Yes.
So that is important to be able to reverse that.
Amazing.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. I love the packaging, of course, of the of this product. But why Norskin? What's the secret behind the name?
Yeah, well, we are Swedish, and we love the Northern Lights. So actually, the word Norskin is the distortion of the word for Northern Lights in Swedish. And we have wanted to have that impression of the green, the night, and how it sort of flashes up the green, the beauty of the Norskin. Norskin is beautiful, right? So it brings the beauty element into it. But and I think also the little symbol that we have there. If you see northern lights, it's like this. So you can say it's the waves of the northern lights, but you can also think that it's the wrinkles in your skin and how they smoothen out. If you look at the symbol, you see that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you haven't seen that
interesting.
before.
I didn't pay attention to that before.
Yeah, yeah.
To be honest, the northern lights are magical, and I believe that
Yeah.
this cream is magic as well.
Yeah.
With how effective it is, and this is what we are after all the time.
It's true, and you know the northern lights should be experienced. You know, it's really, you can see all the movies or films or whatever about
Yes.
it, but you must go and experience it yourself. And the same for Norskin. You need to experience it yourself and try it.
Yes. Thank you so much, Lars, for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have you, and it was a really interesting talk and fun as well.
Yes, I enjoyed to be here talking to you, Sandra, and I'm happy to come back anytime.
We'd love to. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. To our beloved listeners, wellness is inside out, and today we had the honor of gaining a little bit of insight into what it takes to keep the out part happy and healthy. Join us next time on another episode of Wisdom and Wellness. I'm your host, Sandra Megad, and as always, stay healthy and well.